kids as trees.
It is said that a very long time ago in China, the law was there whenever a Bion reached the age of 60, then he had to be taken to the top of the mountain and dropped off from the cliff. In a certain area there lived a farmer who also had reached the age of 60s. According to the law, the ruler of the time had ordered that the farmer must be taken to the top of the mountain and thrown off from that cliff. The farmer's son did not want to throw his elderly father of the cliff. However, since it was the order of the ruler, he was forced to do it. He lifted his father on his shoulders and proceeded towards the mountains. As he was walking up with his father towards the mountains, his father started grabbing hold of the bee branches of the tress and breaking them. When the son saw his father doing this, he asked, "Oh, father, what are you doing? Why are you taking off the branches of the tress and throwing them down?" The old man replied, "So that after throw me off the cliff, when you are returning, you must not get loose. These trails of branches will guide you back home." The son thought to himself, "How merciful and kind my father is to me. He loves me so much. How can I throw him off the cliff?" So he abstained from throwing his father off and came back home with his father quietly. He hid his father away in one of the rooms of the house so that no one comes to know about it. After some time, the ruler came to the village and called all the farmers. He told them, "I am ordering each one of you to bring me a rope made out of ashes." The farmers were astonished about such an impossible request. They became worried that how will they ever be able to make a rope out of ashes? The poor farmers returned home disheartened. The young farmer, who had hidden his elderly father in one of the rooms of his house, came to his father and told him, "Today, the king has ordered us to bring a rope that was made out of ashes. How is it possible to make a rope from sheaves?" he asked his father. Although his father was quite old at the time, he was very intelligent and experienced. He told his son, "Take a rope and tie knots on it tightly. Thereafter, burn it slowly that it turns into ashes. Then lift it up very carefully, take it to the king." The young farmer was very happy to learn this from his father. He did as his father advised him and took the rope carefully to the king. Since the other farmers were unable to do as he had done, the king was very pleased and praised him for his intelligence. The king said, "Explain to us how you did it." The young farmer said respectfully, "O king, if you promise to forgive me, I will tell you the whole truth." The king promised that no harm would come his way. The young farmer explained, "Sir, my father had reached the old age of 60. I was taking him towards the mountains to throw him off the cliff, but I could not tolerate it. So I returned home with my elderly father and hid him away. When you asked us to bring a rope made out of ashes, I found it a very difficult task to do and thought that it was impossible. So I asked my elderly father. He showed me how to do it. Hence I was able to bring in you presents the rope made out of ashes." The young farmer paused for a moment and said, "O king, I have spoken the truth." The king was aback by the explanation of the young farmer. He thought to himself that old people are very wise and experienced. Instead of throwing them off the cliffs, they should be protected and looked after. The king ordered, "From this day onwards, no old person must be thrown off the cliffs and their lives must be spared. The people must benefit from their wisdom and experience." So, kids, how would you like the story? If you like the story, then like, share, and subscribe our channel for more kids content. Till bye.